Hello everyone on the internet. So we just had our June Steam Next Fest, and I thought I would take some time to talk about some of the games I tried out and am looking forward to now. So let's just get into this. Blade of Mercy Bloody Countess is a Souls-like Metroidvania by Pixel Beers Games. A single-guy studio, which is pretty impressive for what this is. You play as Sophia Bathory, trying to save her sister, Elizabeth, from being persecuted after being accused of being a vampire. You fight through bandits, wolves, and various monsters with a saber, pistol, and axe. The demo includes what I assume was the first section of the game and a single boss fight. The combat is pretty satisfying. It's like 2D Dark Souls. The pixelated art style is a little goofy looking in some of the character sprites, but I think it works and lets it stand out pretty well. I will probably stream this on Twitch when the full release comes out. Veritas Tales: Witch of the Dark Castle is a digital pen and paper adventure by Digitalis Publishing, a studio founded by Yoshio Nishimura, a 30-year veteran from Vanillaware. You choose between two characters to control, a fighter and a mage. The gameplay is very much like a choose-your-own-adventure novel with some dice-based combat and some timed sections. They also let you rewind to your last major choice every time you die to try something different, which is nice. I think the game has a very charming art style and seems like it will be a fairly pleasant story-based game.
ようこそ我が書斎へ。さてお客人よ、今日は何用かな?
The Pale Mimic is an atmospheric horror game by Dark Snow Games. Set in the Alaskan wilderness, you play as a fugitive hiding out in a cabin with his dog. The demo doesn't really have much in it, mostly just scripted stuff, but it feels like it could be a pretty cool survival game of managing your food supply while also having to avoid monsters in the woods, and I'm fairly interested to see what the finished project ends up being.
Our guy hasn't shown up in a long time. Looks like we have to go hunt our own food for now. What happened here? Animals don't do this shit. Fuck.
DragonSword Awakening is an anime-style, open-world action RPG by Hounds 13 Inc., a Korean studio. The gameplay is kind of like an MMO, or kind of similar to Genshin Impact, I think. You can seamlessly switch player characters in combat by chaining together status-affecting attacks. You can summon a familiar to help you travel around quicker, and it seems like they'll have all kinds of abilities to help you. I could see this becoming sort of a cozy time waster type of game, because open world games typically have lots of side quests and stuff to do. But it seems like fun, and it's coming out in just a couple weeks. A Fighters Nova Mindara is a JRPG tag team fighting game fusion by Bad Res Games, a Montreal-based studio founded by AAA veterans. That's very clearly inspired by classic shonen manga like Dragon Ball or Hunter x Hunter. The overworld feels like 90s or 2000s JRPGs like Grandia or Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. The combat is a little unpolished so far, but it's just a 2D fighting game. The anime-style graphics are very appealing, and there are some very nice manga panel-style dialogue scenes done by the artist Isaka Galadima, and the game's soundtrack even got Secret of Mana's Hiroki Kikuta working on it, which is impressive to me. This is probably the game I'm looking forward to most right now. And there's a Kickstarter you can support for about the next 10 days, I believe. So that's it for the games I wanted to talk about today. I guess post in the comments what you think seems interesting. Yeah, let me know what you enjoyed in this June Next Fest, and bye!